Hi, my name is Linry, and this is Can I Dupe That? This is a series on my channel where in a collection of almost 600 nail polishes, I ask myself, do I have a dupe for that? Today, I'm going to be attempting to dupe out HoloTaco's latest collection, their Pixel Perfect collection. But first, please consider giving this video a like, as these videos take a lot of time and effort to do, and a like just helps me out so much. So I do have some rules for this. Rule number 1, I am not allowed to mix polish. I cannot mix a red polish and a blue polish to get that perfect purple. It has to come straight out of the bottle. I can layer my polishes. That means I have access to all my jellies, all my shimmer toppers, all my glitters. I can layer my polishes. I have full access to my entire collection, whether it be polishes that were limited edition, ones that suffered batch issues, or polishes that are no longer available. I have full access to my entire collection. I cannot do nail art. I know I could achieve a magnetic look if I painted a line on my nail or a gradient for a thermal. I am not allowed to do nail art. That would make this process take so much longer. And all my base coats are done in 2 coats, unless I say otherwise. I also have a point system because arbitrary points really upsets people. So I ask myself a series of questions. If I get a question right, I get a point, sometimes half a point. It's my game, my rules. Does it match the vibe of the collection? Collections come out with a certain vibe. Did I match that vibe? Does it match the vibe of the polish? A collection vibe and a polish vibe are 2 separate vibes. Does it match the color? Did I get that purple? Oh no. Does it match the undertone? A little bit more difficult. Does it match the finish? Did I get that magnetic, that thermal? Does it match the depth of the finish? I can layer a shimmer topper on top of a cream, but it will not have the same exact depth as a shimmer based polish. Does it match the visual texture? Did I get that flaky bomb? And the most important question of all, can my colorblind fiance see the difference? Let's get into it. Also, small disclaimer, I have only 2 polishes in my entire collection that contain square glitters. So this was a bit of a headache and a challenge for me, as I just only have 2, and they don't layer well. So I was working with what I have. The first polish that is up is Bonus Life, and I'm probably gonna pick this one up during Black Friday. Oh my goodness gracious, what a beautiful bluey green teal base. I would say this is a touch more green than blue, but just like a hair over that in this beautiful big glitter formula. Oh, it looks absolutely beautiful. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried Zoya's Alicia, topped with Sevelin's Turquoise Blue H08 and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. As Zoya's Alicia is just a silver hollow polish, I was hoping that, it would just be able to take a jelly polish well and just transform itself. It went a little too blue, so not a dupe. On my pointer finger, I tried HoloTaco's Hydropower, topped with LA Colors Green Tea and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. Now, I felt like this was very close. I felt really good about this attempt, but I feel like I got closer somewhere else. On my middle finger, I tried HoloTaco's Sparkling Water, topped with Sevelin's Turquoise Blue, LA Colors Green Tea, and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. Sevelin's Turquoise Blue didn't change my blue at all to green, and it just stayed completely in that blue hue when I needed it to cross over to green, and it just didn't happen. And on my pinky, I tried HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow, topped with Sevelin's Turquoise Blue. Now, this was my first attempt at duping out this collection, so I thought I was gonna use Rainbow Snow for a lot of my bases, as it is a big glitter formula from HoloTaco, but in a white base. So I thought this was gonna come in clutch, and I was very wrong. The jelly polishes kept killing Rainbow Snow and just made it look like a weird textured polish, and I just lost all that holo. So I settled for using Rainbow Snow as a topper instead, which worked okay, but this was the first and last time I tried using Rainbow Snow as the base because it just didn't work. So not a dupe. But what I settled on my ring finger is Salon Perfect's Flash Dance, topped with LA Colors Green Tea and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. Maybe I don't have to pick up this polish during Black Friday, because good gracious, I feel so good about that. Texture, visual, color, are you kidding me? Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? Yes. Does it match the vibe of the polish? Yes. Does it match the color? Yes. Does it match the undertones? Yes. Does it match the finish? Half a point. I got the glitter finish, but I did not wind up getting any square glitters because I didn't use square glitters. So I gave myself half a point just because I got the glitter, but not the square, okay? Does it match the depth of the finish? Yes. Does it match the visual texture? Yes. And could my man see the difference? He couldn't. Ah! That means I scored 7.5 points. Woo! Okay, guys, I'm gonna warn you right here, right now. It only goes downhill from here. Okay, we started off strong. We didn't rebound. Beginner's luck, and then whoo! Also, fun fact, my fiance couldn't tell the difference between this one, right? But also the pinky. He said the pinky looked exactly the same too. Oh god. It's fine. He's a beautiful man that sees the world different. How do they compare in cost? Well, Bonus Life retails for $14 USD, where Salon Perfect's flash drive retails for $5.98 off the Walmart website. LA Color's green tea, I'm so afraid, guys. I can't find it. I can't find it anymore. I can't find green tea or Ghosted on the LA Colors website. I DM'd LA Colors being like, hey, have you guys discontinued this polish, Ghosted? And they were like, you can find it at your local Walmart. And I'm like, that did not answer my question, LA Colors. That did not answer my question. And now green tea is gone. LA Colors, please don't discontinue the jellies. I'm gonna say green tea retails for $3.50 because my Walmart does still have green tea. It doesn't have Wispy Blue anymore. I tried to pick up a backup of Wispy Blue and Wispy Blue's just gone. But $3.50, even though the most Walmart's gonna charge you is $1.98. I'm in panic mode, okay guys? I'm in panic mode. And HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow retails for $14, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $23.48. The next polish that is up is 8-Bit Blues. Now, this is a very like watery blue. This is like what I consider like pristine water when you think of blue water, not the tealy water. So this is absolutely beautiful polish. Again, I'm drawn to blues. I love blues. Don't know if I'm gonna pick this up because I already own HoloTaco's never tied down. And I think that would add like a teeny bit of redundancy just to my collection, but we'll see what happens during Black Friday. But still a beautiful polish nonetheless. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried Zoya's Dory topped with Zoya's Sparrow. Now, Sparrow is not an opaque polish. I can still see my visible nail line in 3 coats with it, so I thought it would work well as a topper. Unfortunately, Sparrow was just a little bit overpowering and kind of took over Dory just a bit and threw my color balance completely off, so not a dupe. On my middle finger, I tried Essie's Hyperlinked, topped with HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. And I felt like this was okay. I felt like I got really, really close with just a cream and a topper, but I feel like I got closer somewhere else. On my ring finger, I tried Zoya's Marciel, topped with Zoya's Sparrow. This just went a little too bright. Sparrow didn't bring Marciel down whatsoever and just elevated the color and made it so much more spectacular. This combo was absolutely beautiful, but not a dupe. And on my pinky, I tried Zoya's Sparrow just in 3 coats. Honestly, I was just feeling Zoya's Sparrow. I just kept feeling like it was really, really close, but upon comparison, it just was not. But what I settled on my pointer finger is HoloTaco's Cowboy Tears, topped with HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. Honestly, I feel pretty good about that one. I feel like it looks so good. Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? Yes. Does it match the vibe of the polish? Yes. Does it match the color? Yes. Does it match the undertones? Half a point. I feel like I just didn't have that saturation at all. I felt like I was so close, but it was just a hair off. Does it match the finish? Again, another half a point for this because I feel like I got the glitter finish, but not the squares. So half a point. Does it match the depth of the finish? Yes. Does it match the visual texture? Yes. And could my man see the difference? He couldn't. Wow! That means my dupe scored 7 points. How do they compare in cost? Well, 8-bit blues retails for $14 USD, where currently Cowboy Tears is still available, but it is a limited edition polish, so once it sells out, it's gone forever, and then you have to buy it off a reseller. Don't let FOMO add anything to your cart. I'm just making sure you understand. But currently, right now, it retails for $14 USD, and Rainbow Snow retails for $14, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $28. The next polish that is up is Lo-Fi Lavender, and honestly, this is another one that I put on my wish list. I was like, okay, when Black Friday comes around, honestly, I don't have a polish kind of in this colorway, in this saturation, and it just looks so cute. And I don't know why, I'm just so drawn to this kind of dusty lavender bright color. It's doing a lot of things, and it's just making my brain chemistry very happy, so we'll see what happens during Black Friday. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried HoloTaco's Perry Social, topped with HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. Yeah, I did try something. Guys, I just said I don't have any polishes that are kind of like this, okay? Forgive me. Not a dupe. On my pointer finger, I tried China Glaze's Left My Heart in Havana, topped with Zoya's Sparrow. Now, again, Zoya's Sparrow is this kind of jellyish polish, and I was really hoping that I would just be able to like bring like some of the blue tones into Left My Heart in Havana and take it out of purple and do that weird in-between touch that this polish is doing. Unfortunately, it just kicked it right over to blue in this lovely combo. An absolutely stunning combo. Hot damn, it looked so cute on the nails. I was so pleased with this combo, but not a dupe. On my middle finger, I tried Zoya's Della, topped with Zoya's Sparrow. Again, I just created this beautiful combo that was just tickling my brain. I did get a little bit closer to that purple hue I was looking for, but not 100% there. And on my pinky, I tried Sally Hansen's Insta-Dry One Polish topped with LA Colors Wispy Blue and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. I felt really good about that one, really good, but I got closer somewhere else. But what I settled on my ring finger is Zoya's editing Linry. Birch. Zoya's Birch, topped with LA Colors Oasis and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. I feel really good about that color. I feel so good about the color. I'm a little lacking in other places, but hey, I'm working with what I got. Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? Yes. Does it match the vibe of the polish? Yes. Does it match the color? Yes. Does it match the undertones? Yes. Does it match the finish? No, absolutely not. Does it match the depth of the finish? No. Does it match the visual texture? Half a point. I feel like I got a little close, okay? I got there. I got something, okay, guys? And could my man see the difference? He could. He said mine doesn't have as many sparklies. I mean, that's fair. That's true. That's true. That means my dupe scores 4.5 points. How do they compare in cost? Well, Lo-Fi Lavender retails for $14 USD, where Zoya's Birch retails for $12 USD. Never pay full price for Zoya, guys. They're gonna have another sale. I think they are having a sale right now. Never pay full price for Zoya, okay? I'm looking at you. Don't do it. LA Colors Oasis retails for $3.50 off the LA Colors website, and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow retails for $14, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $29.50. The next polish that is up is Glitch and Glam. It is another cool tone purple from HoloTaco. Wow, what? No way, another one? Another one. HoloTaco likes these cool tone purples, okay guys? I'm seeing you, HoloTaco, okay? It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Honestly, I'm not too interested in this polish. I'm not a purple lover, okay? But it is a lovely, beautiful, soft purple. Let's see how I did. On my pointer finger, I tried HoloTaco's Inside Job, topped with LA Colors Rose Water. Now, rose water is a soft rose pink color, like jelly polish, and I was hoping it would tone down Inside Job. Unfortunately, if I was like mixing the two, yeah, it would tone it down, but layering them, it just did fuck all. But this is one of the only polishes I have in my collection with a square glitter, so I had to give it a shot, and it didn't work. On my middle finger, I tried LA Colors Culture, and I'm just gonna put a pause right here, because every time I've worn LA Colors Culture in a video, that is the only time I've ever been asked directly, what's on your hands? What's on your hands? I just think it's very fascinating that, you know, I've been posting content on YouTube for over a year now, and those are the only times I've been asked what's on your hands for a video. Topped with HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. It's cute. It's cute. Not a dupe. On my ring finger, I tried HoloTaco's Phantom's Call. I don't know why I tried Phantom's Call, but I gave her the good old college try. Topped with Zoya's Tama. Topped with Zoya's Tama. Yeah. It's called Can I Dupe It, not I have a dupe. No. And on my pinky, I tried China Glaze's Left My Heart in Havana, topped with Zoya's Tama. No. Honestly, I was hoping Zoya's Tama would like take this down a notch, but like, it's not going to. That's not how layering polishes work. But what I settled on my thumb is HoloTaco's Electric Sweetener, topped with HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. Weird that I have another cool toned HoloTaco purple just to try this out with. Honestly, this felt pretty good. Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? I said no. For some reason, I was like, nah, it just doesn't match the vibe. The vibe is all just up here, okay? It didn't pass the sniff check, okay? Does it match the vibe of the polish? Yes. Does it match the color? Yes. Does it match the undertones? No. I felt like I was a little too far off to give myself that little bit of a boost. No. Does it match the finish? Half a point. I feel like, again, without the square glitters, it's fine. Half a point. Does it match the depth of the finish? No. Does it match the visual texture? Yes. And could my man see the difference? He couldn't. Though, I'm just gonna bump out the picture for a bit so you guys could see the full one that he could see for a moment. He said my pointer finger was giving some like alien predator shit. He said that was so creepy looking. Seeing that angle of the press-on just being on my nail. It's unhinged, but it's very funny, okay? Who else is giving you this kind of nail content? No one. No one else is doing what I'm doing. Why? There's probably a fucking reason. Girl, you know, you gotta ask yourself, why is no one else doing what I'm doing? It's not because your idea was too good, okay? It's not because it was too good. That means my dupe scores 4.5 points. How do they compare in cost? Well, Glitch Glam retails for $14 USD, where Electric Sweetener retails for $14 USD, and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow retails for $14, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $28. The next polish that is up is Control Cutie. It is a soft baby pink polish in this big old glitter formula. And I could take this or leave it. I'm not a pink girly. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried China Glaze's Dance Baby, topped with HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. I feel like I was pretty close, but I got closer somewhere else. On my pointer finger, I tried Zoya's Birch. Again, editing Linry, double check. Okay, you can't get roasted again for this. Gotta make sure. Topped with Sally Hansen's Very Cherry Jelly and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. Very Cherry Jelly is this very, very light red jelly polish I have. It just provides a slight tinge. So I was really hoping it would just tinge this polish, but it didn't really get me there. On my middle finger, I tried Zoya's Della. Make with it. Do what you want with that one. Topped with Zoya's Milana. Zoya's Milana definitely like is a brighter, hotter pink, so it just bumped up my base color too much and just threw it off way too much. Not a dupe. On my pinky finger, I tried HoloTaco's Pink Fizz, topped with HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. Pink Fizz, even though it's called pink, it does kind of touch purple, just a tinge, so not a dupe. And on my ring finger, I tried HoloTaco's Pop Rocker, topped with HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. I feel like that was pretty good. It's pretty close. Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? Yes. Does it match the vibe of the polish? Yes. Does it match the color? Yes. Does it match the undertones? Yes. Does it match the finish? No. I'm just gonna say harshly no on this one, not even half a point, because I feel like in Control Cutie, I can definitely see those square glitters a lot more than I could from the other swatches. So the fact that I just have absolutely zero, I feel like, you know, I can't slide away from that one. Does it match the depth of the finish? Yes. Does it match the visual texture? Yes. And could my man see the difference? He couldn't. Oh, that means my dupe scored 7 points. Okay, we got some real bangers between the lows, okay? This is a roller coaster, guys. We started from here. Get ready. How did they compare in cost? Well, Control Cutie retails for $14 USD, where HoloTaco's Pop Rocker retails for $14 USD, and Rainbow Snow retails for $14 USD. Shocked, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $28. The next polish that is up is Bite My Peach. Pass. Name is cute, but I'm not about these corals, okay? Fuck y'all corals. They look terrible on me. I find that this coral leans a little bit more red than orange, and I tried to emulate that. Tried. This was my struggle bus. I have like 0 corals in my collection because I fucking hate coral. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried LA Colors Hottie, topped with HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. Oh, no, not a dupe. On my pointer finger, I tried Color Club's Hot 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 Pants, topped with Sally Hansen Insta Dry Very Cherry Jelly and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. That is an ugly combo. Yep. I did try. Did I try though? Not a dupe. On my ring finger, I tried Color Club's Lookin' Like a Snack, topped with LA Colors Mirage and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. I hate corals. Not a dupe. And on my pinky, I tried Island Pea's Twirl, topped with Zoya's Paz and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. I tried to make a coral, okay? I did make a coral, but not a great one. So my Paz suffered from a batch issue, and it literally has no pigmentation in it, so it's like an orange jelly. So I thought layering a orange jelly on top of a pink cream would help me out here. No, it didn't. Not a dupe. But what I settled on my middle finger is LA Colors Good Vibes, topped with Sally Hansen's Very Cherry Jelly and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. I'm just annoyed. Why? Why do this to me, HoloTaco? Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? No. Does it match the vibe of the polish? No. Does it match the color? No. Does it match the undertones? I said yes, because I feel like I was right on that ready undertone, okay? You can't take my imaginary points from me. I've got one and I'm keeping it. Does it match the finish? No. Does it match the depth of the finish? No. Does it match the visual texture? No. And could my man see the difference. He could. Dang, why? What? No way. He said mine had nowhere near the amount of sparkles that the other one did. Fair enough. Fair enough. But then he also said that Christine's swatch was more beige. More beige. Maybe more red. No. Whatever. He couldn't see the difference. That means my dupe scored 1 point. Put it on the board. Yeet! How do they compare in cost? Well, Bite My Peach retails for $14 USD, where Good Vibes retails for $1.99 off the CVS website. Very Cherry Jelly retails for $6.75 off of Amazon, and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow retails for $14, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $22.74. And the last polish that is up is Coin Toss. Now, everyone give HoloTaco a round of applause. You did it! HoloTaco, you finally dropped a gold polish. I'm so proud of you. I have been just staying on my own little hill that I am just dying on, that the only gold polish that HoloTaco has ever released has been Gold Flake Taco, and the rest have been yellows or oranges. I just calls them as I see them, and HoloTaco has finally dropped a gold polish. Congrats, HoloTaco! We'll see how I feel once I get my hands on it, because right now this is on my wish list. We'll see if it makes it to Black Friday. Honestly, I really like it, and I feel like it would make a perfect accent nail, or like, just like, I don't know. Know what I'm saying? I like it. Let's see how I did. Now, let me preface this. I don't have very many golds in my collection to begin with, so I was struggling. On my thumb, I tried China Glaze's Wonka, topped with HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. Now, unfortunately, Wonka just doesn't have that, like, tanniness. It's more of, like, a white gold than an actual, like, pure gold with, like, just... The undertone was wrong. TLDR. Did not pass the vibe check. Next polish. I'm sorry. I don't film this late and I'm hungry. On my middle finger, I tried Sally Hansen's Gold Standard, topped with HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. Like, I'm a little too white gold. Not enough, like, beiginess. Undertones are wrong. Not a dupe. On my ring finger, I tried HoloTaco's Beach Please, topped with Sally Hansen's Insta-Dry Very Cherry Jelly. And that was it. That was it. I thought there was more to that sentence. Nope. We'll just keep it. Keep it. Why does this kind of look like my flesh? Wait. Honestly, if it was a little bit lighter, that would be kind of perfect my, like, skin tone. Have I found it? Have I found it in a holo formula? Okay, skin collection aside, not a dupe. This is just not it whatsoever. And I heard a rumor, and I'm just gonna say right here, right now, dear HoloTaco, do not discontinue Beach Please for Coin Toss, okay? They are two very different polishes, and Beach Please is the perfect sand. Please, HoloTaco, there's the rumor that you're gonna discontinue Beach Please this year. Please don't do that, okay? That's all I can offer you is my love. And my dollars, okay? My dollars. But you already have my dollars because I already own Beach Please. Please don't do it. And on my pinky, I tried HoloTaco's Trophy Life. Not a gold polish, it's yellow. Topped with HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. I don't have anything to bring out like the goldy undertones of this polish to try to uplift all my other polishes. Work with what I have, and what I have is fucking nothing. Not a dupe. But what I settled on my pointer finger is Color Club's Something Vintage, topped with Sally Hansen's Very Cherry Jelly and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow. I mean, it's not terrible, right? It's not terrible, right? Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? No. Does it match the vibe of the polish? No. Does it match the color? No. Does it match the undertone? Yes. Don't take, you can't, they're mine. Does it match the finish? No. Does it match the depth of the finish? No. Does it match the visual texture? No. And could my man see the difference? He could. Oh yeah, he could. He said it was the density of the sparkly stuff. Which I guess that's true. That's true. You didn't see the difference in the color? Ah. That means my dupe scored 1 point. I'm number 1, baby. That's a very optimistic way of looking at it. Yes. How did they compare in cost? Well, Coin Toss retails for $14 USD, where Color Club Something Vintage retails for $8.50, Very Cherry Jelly retails for $6.75 off of Amazon, and HoloTaco's Rainbow Snow retails for $14, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $29.25. Out of a possible 56 points, I scored 32.5, bringing me to the overall percentage of 58%. Damn. Honestly, I'm just gonna say it. This formula is incredibly hard to dupe out, so I'm kind of happy with how close I got with some of those polishes though. I feel incredibly happy with how close I got on a lot of them, so this is a tricky formula, okay? I don't have many big hollows in my collection, so not bad. Things we tell ourselves in defeat. Here is my dupe attempts versus their others. Wow, wow. Oh my god, that's so cool. Wow, everything lines up so nicely and none of my pictures are off center or anything because that's never happened before and they're always so perfect. Shading, editing, Linry, she's a different person. But yeah, those were my dupe attempts for HoloTaco's newest collection, their Pixel Perfect collection. Do you guys have any dupes for this collection? I know there was a lot of talks if this collection was limited edition or not. I just kept seeing people ask that question repeatedly, which, like, I feel like it was very clearly stated it's not limited edition. It's not. Maybe it's because the other times that HoloTaco has released square glitters, it has been limited edition. So honestly, maybe those people like asking, hey, is this limited edition? That's completely valid because the other times HoloTaco has dropped square glitters, it's been limited edition. I take it back, people who are asking questions. You're valid. Please let me know in the comments down below if you have any dupes for this. And if you made it this far in the video, please consider giving this video a like. It helps so much. It helps so much. I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye! I cannot mix a red polish and a blue polish to get that perfect Delia? Della. Hey there, Delilah. Delia. Fuck. Stop burping. Ugh. The next polish that is up is Glit and Glam. Glitch? Oh. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. 3 more polishes. Yay. Oh my god, I've been filming for half an hour. Jesus, stop burping, you animal. Does it match the... Does it... Ugh. Gross. On my middle finger, I tried Sally Hansen's gold foil. On my middle finger, I tried Sally Hansen's gold foil. Gold standard. Where's my baby? One more polish. Yeah.